Yeah, I meant to go back.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Pick six, come on, baby. Ah, you slow motherfucker. I love you, though. I love you, David. Let's go. Oh, my God. They thought they was going to catch a slipping. But you was ready for it. Kept your head on a swivel, man. God
hey,
damn, I
everybody,
love
it's the
this
coach.
team.
This is... Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium.
21
Today, it's week 3,
in the first
and we've got a good one in
go.
store between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, my God.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I love my fucking schedule, dude. This first game, I think, was away. We lost to the Rams, which I wasn't really in that game anyway. That shit on my mind. But now, home game after home game, I'm ready.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And
got the sack.
He lost the
got the fumble recovered. Good fucking shit.
Recovered.
Fucking Simmons. Good shit. Blew the
So
block
a
away.
first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That will cost them.
A Raider first down, 17 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Carr. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Really, man.
Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Throwing again. Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play call.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Now, 53. 180. Hey, we're good. 180.
Working from the gun, it's Carr to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Now Carr, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play call.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're mine.
Williams.
Give me that ball. Express.
In and out.
44 to Mike.
From the gun, Carr.
Throw it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Carr.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll find his running back here, Richard.
Yo!
Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Give me like it looked like it covered 2.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Looking at it.
A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script play.
We got
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on third down,
good
Mahomes.
fucking
Mahomes
hit. Crosby, pick it up.
And the Raiders
Farrell got
pick
it.
up. And
Yes.
they're set
Oh,
up
my
in a
God.
golden position here right around the 10-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Showed our ball. Well, no, we only had 2.
On third down, Vaughn. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Evan.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I said just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football.
God damn.
Hard to cover each guy.
It's caught
Bro,
inside the
just got
25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 77 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right.
Away from
like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You can lock that if you, I believe, if you quarterback.
This will be taken in at the 1. He hurdles him.
Yeah, it is.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That's not even an X-Fade. It's a superstar ability.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Give me a slant. Slant, drag. And we're going to go over the top. Obviously.
To throw again. Carr. Going right side here, and that's complete. And now the rookie's free. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. But a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown on the season, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Like he's on the train track or something.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Almost at the end of the
Butker on for the PAT.
I call something to stop the run. He breaks the run. All these fucking yards.
It's up and good.
A lot
It's
really
a
depends on overall.
28-14.
You have one guy out of position, whatever.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. This is taken at the 3.
He's not even a superstar player.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You gotta look at it like this. 80s this year is like 90s.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cover 2.
Operating from the gun. Carr.
Man, he fucking tipped.
He's picked off at his own 46. And a terrific
I
return
threw it
as he
over
takes this
again,
thing
like
all the way
bumped
down
the
near the
dude, and he
20-yard
jumped
line.
and tipped it, and then
Johnson
the
was
other
the
guy.
intended receiver. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet
Yeah,
so
if
far.
it plays with, I know franchise play with it different because you didn't get the overall.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Carr now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
734. Express. 44 Mike. Check. Here we are.
Throwing again. Carr. Johnson's got it complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 4th-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
44 Mike. Check. Express. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
They do go for it. It's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Raider first. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Carr drops this off to Richard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Just like that. Catch the ball, Renfro!
Take a shot at the end zone.
Damn!
It's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. This is
there you go, Renfro.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Easy work, man.
Check. 53 It's our time. It's our time. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Express. We ain't giving up nothing.
They'll run it with Jacobs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Carr going to throw, and that is caught.
Good shit. Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I got a fumble on him already.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
it's got to be a perfectly timed kind of thing.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play,
35,
we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, the rookie broke.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work
I hurt
across
someone on the fucking
midfield.
Chiefs. Let's go.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I need to throw the Mike Evans every game.
Now a give, right side. It's Vaughn.
I don't know what the hell.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now a give, right side. It's Vaughn, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Yeah, he's injured.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they?
Yeah, I need Jacobs,
he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
I got my second running back is a compliment of Richard and Jacobs combined into the same dude.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just,
he can
doesn't
break
feel
tackles
right,
and
does it?
run
Plus,
tough like Jacobs,
yardage.
and he can catch the ball and shit like fucking Richard.
Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
And here he goes with his stupid fucking pass. Watch.
They give it to Williams, running right. Oh, that's just not
fair.
Block me. And now room to run.
Try to block me, Phil.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on first down. They complete it to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Week 10, I played the Panthers again.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Week 11.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you are without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Williams. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait to
And
come back.
boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down.
Yo, he's taking a
I
field
say
goal.
go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Tell your team it's that time. Who's going to get down in the trenches, grind it out, and make sure that ball gets in the end zone? Who's it going to be? Let's go do it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I think it's going to be me and you in the Super Bowl. Just the way everything's playing out.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Check. Cross.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vaughn. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, Raider 2. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Express. I can't believe they even let you play.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Let's bring it.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll find his tight end.
Damn, who is this?
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rookie Seals Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. A Raider first down, 17 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Carr completes it.
You got to remember
that one good for 13 and a Raider first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I didn't want nobody else to get him, dude.
Again, it's Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
I don't even know if that feature still works like it used to.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Mahomes completes that
damn,
one to
he did it again. Yo.
He takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
No. And you ran my dude over.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about
he did that to my
linebacker,
linebacker,
right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Uh-oh. That's what I'm worried about when you play, man. You got
working from the gun, it's Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Damn, I'm first and
so now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Carr is going to fire one deep over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
I need that mop.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on,
another one.
And the pressure gets to him again. Jared Davis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw.
God damn, how much fucking time are you going to give him?
Throw deep.
We got a pick. Good shit.
There as it's intercepted.
I couldn't get no pressure.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Once again, it's Jacobs. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Try to run for it with Jacobs. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Let's go.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 12. 1:14 to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Another try after the first down.
Abrams got a pick. Let's fucking go.
Set up shop in enemy territory
big
at
play.
the 42-yard line.
Oh, we gonna
Nicole Hardman, the intended target.
It wouldn't be a game if I didn't take advantage of this. And let me catch you in a cover, too.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Express. 44. Not today, you aren't. Not today. 40.
Carr going to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
No.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. One final try for Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out right at the 35. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Raiders, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home.
Woo, that was a tough win. But, John Gruden, upgrade available.
Nice.
Let's see, I don't want free agency or retirement. I want these progressions. Give me I got a young linebacker, so we're going to go linebacker training boost. Abrams got another.
That's crazy. I guess it happened, like how you skip ahead. We're in, we start off in the off season of 2019 season. Fucking Bruce Arians has his wide receiver free agency influence maxed out.
Mine is maxed out too.
That's crazy. I guess we both needed wide receivers. I don't know how, but okay. Whenever I get the money, I'm gonna get the expert scouting, so that way.
I got the expert scouting. Mine came with that.
Nice. That's gonna be the first one I get. I just need 130 more. No, I need 100.
Breakout player. Told you I was primed for things. Today was a good start. One of my receivers became a star.
Which one?
The rookie?
Lamb?
No, Lamb's a hidden ability.
What rookie did you pick up?
The guy I got in the 4th round. But I'm pretty happy with my performance, and you know, I sit down and finally understand what that means. And my linebacker just went up to star.
Which linebacker?
And my linebacker's got 500 more XP. And training complete. View by advanced week. Ready to advance. Uh-oh. So frustrated receiver. Lamb. Oh, great. Well, I'll get him involved. 5 touches or 100 plus yards. That's easy. View my X Factor DE. Cameron Jordan. We're gonna neutralize him. I can neutralize DEs. That's easy. Quick pass offense. Gain 500 team yards. That's they be trying to fuck me, man. I'd be like, man, I can stop him. My man Isaiah Simmons, we gonna give him some power rush.
This nigga here, bro. Oh, I want a bigger bonus. Man, suck my dick, bro. Bitch ass.
Yo, why does it say I don't have 500 downs with this player to unlock his potential? That's crazy. How you gonna say it's hidden? But holy shit. Give him that route runner ability. He's gonna be a problem. I can tell it right now. Alright, weekly awards. I got both.
Good shit.
My receiver had 9 catches, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. Simmons had 5 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 fumble, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. Offense for the NFC was Mitchell Trubisky. What? And DeForest Buckner had 3 sacks. Alright, let me boom, cancel this episode.